Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. You join us for this match between the Chennai Carvers and Delhi. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only Lord Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day, and it's a very batter-friendly pitch. There's not going to be much for the bowlers. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
The opposition captain can't believe their luck. Who'd bowl first in these conditions? It's certainly a risk, and the opening bowlers will really need to be on their game.
Sharma has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on.
Yes.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. The Super Kings are 1 for 12. Stark, the left armour, is the new bowler from the north end.
Waiting up.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Keeper.
Could that be out?
Yeah!
Looks so.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Sharma from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
Good return there, back from the deep. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Out.
Yeah!
What a catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Timed that perfectly.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Went downtown and did it very well.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here. Sharma has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yep.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. This is everything.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowler.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting. Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if this hits.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. Keeper.
Misjudged that throw and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Going with spin now.
Yep. Oh. Bowling.
Straight to the fielder.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Nice shot. Runs possible. This should be close.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Win on.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Waiting.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Waiting.
Nicely played.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Patel shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Confident appeal, could it be? Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
This could be trouble.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up. 50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. Yep. Keepers.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. The new ball is taken after the spinners were operating with the old one.
Certainly seems an odd choice. The spinners were getting some purchase on the ball and making it difficult. Obviously time to change tactics. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yeah.
Needs to be on target.
Yep.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Fantastic catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over, 9 off it. The Super Kings are 4 for 93. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Wait there.
Massive chance.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Catch it! Yep.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
6 runs added there. The Super Kings are 5 for 99.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper!
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Right out of the middle.
And that brings up the half-century for this batsman.
That's a really good half-century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Right there. No!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
They'll get at least 1.
Bowler!
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
5 for 180.
And the innings comes to an end. Delhi will need 119 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Doesn't beat the infield.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Du Plessis is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Duplessis gets off the mark.
Yep.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Oh, that's so close, but the decision will stay the same.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Curran coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Beaten on the drive.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Huge edge. Strong appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Good shot. He's found the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keepers.
A couple on offer here.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Wait there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers in.
8 runs added in that over. Delhi are 1 for 27. The Super Kings are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. The right armour is coming into the attack. From the north end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure. On now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls. And they're on a roll now.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nobody likes to come out to face a hat-trick ball. You feel for any batter that has to go through this experience. Well placed, should get a single.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Patel takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Seven runs added in that over. Delhi are 3 for 34. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Couldn't have hit that any better.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. Patel shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep. Yes.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep, yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yes.
Chance to run two.
Keep us in. Yes.
There'll be one run here for them.
Yup.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Patel has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Patel will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Drives and misses everything.
Had a go at that one, but the amount of spin was just incredible. Not surprising, they just got air on that. Just lucky, it missed the stumps.
Yes.
Big edge. Where's that going?
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Gone. Played all around it.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Bowler is confident on this one. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edge, unplayable. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, amazing delivery. End of the over, 7 off it. Delhi are 4 for 60.
Change of bowling. The finger spinner is coming on to bowl.
Yep, this does seem a strange decision. They are getting some turnout there, but I assume they just have to bring the quicks back. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Finds the edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Nicked it. Big appeal. Out. Caught.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Sharma will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball! Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Power and precision in that shot.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
More decisive running may have gotten them two. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Brilliant shot, that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong.
Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
Really getting into the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yeah.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over. Into the final over. Just too many runs needed to get victory, unless the bowling goes completely awry.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Huge appeal. Immaculate timing there.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Completely mistimed it. Didn't look like they got anywhere near that.
Misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Delhi are 6 for 94. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.